What's up, everybody? Big Griff HD here. This is just a quick little update video. Sorry that this video is a little long. This is the Graham versus Griff virtual face-off. It's been a while since we did one of these, so we thought we hit you with one of these a week before the fight. Yeah, it was filmed in Discord, so there's gonna be weird ass angles, and there's gonna be people dancing and shit. So just bear through it. There's a lot of hard-hitting questions about the fight, and just you get to see our whole like demeanor and energy, or lack of energy in some cases, and yeah, just it's just like a little insight before the fight. But if you don't know, I'm gonna knock him out in the first round, so you don't have to make your own predictions because it's already been done before. Time just has to catch up, and yeah, that's all I have to say. Enjoy the video. Peace.
And here we have our two fighters. On my left, your whatever it is, we have Big Griff HD.
What up?
And on my we have Graham Cracker 01, Jonas Wright diss track connoisseur himself.
Wakanda forever.
Boo, boo, boo.
I will be the moderator today, asking the questions nobody needs to.
Let's
So,
get it.
Rob, this question is for you. You have been very open on your channel about calling Graham gay and a simp.
That's
And
right.
now that you two face to face, would you like to elaborate on it? Would you like to explain why he's a gay man and a...
Well, it turns out, like, I have these pretty incriminating DMs between him and his girlfriend.
Incriminating mean shocked.
Yeah. No, it's not shot. See, like, I can
Totally
show-
shocked.
It's not
Totally
shot. I could,
shocked.
like, look, this is...
Either that or it's bribery or blackmail.
So that's irrefutable evidence that,
That
here,
he's-
I'll put it in the Discord right now, and they'll be able to see it.
It
and I'll
doesn't
explore it.
prove anything.
That is evidence.
It is evidence.
That is not considered evidence
It is
whatsoever.
evidence. It is evidence. I just posted it in the
There
Router.
is such a concept that is known as sarcasm. I hope you know that.
I mean, yeah, but like, as a man as
2021.
loyal as your boyfriend, I don't think he would lie about that. So yeah, therefore he is gay, and for
You-
being a simp is you know that. I mean, just look at his history on YouTube. Like, he's been simping over his subscribers, his like the people in his videos. It's just cringe, man. It's just cringe, and like someone had to call him out on it, and that's what I did. I'm just doing my part.
So, being genuine to someone that I'm in a relationship constitutes me as being a simp, and also growing up in a Christian household and being taught that humility always is the best option to go down, and just me being generally appreciative to what got me to where I am. That's just me simping.
Oh yeah, totally. What else would you call it?
Okay.
I think you're just jealous.
Jealous.
Before we break this up, next question is for both of you. So, on May 20th, which is 7 days when we're recording, you guys will be punching each other in the soccer. What do you guys have to gain if you win this fight? This is a question for both. If you win, what will you gain?
Bragging
The
rights.
The satisfaction of knocking Graham out with air-filled socks.
Not even sucks. Bragging rights, and finally the opportunity to shut Rob the fuck up.
Ooh.
Tough.
Yeah,
Okay.
tough talk.
So you have been disappearing, not making a total of like 3 videos in 7 months. So 10 out of 10. So you've never really gotten a good chance to express your thoughts. What are your thoughts about it, with Rob calling you out and you being very coy in the way you don't really like back against the claim? Do you? Hello, Jacob. Do you have any official response to Rob's claim?
A response to Rob's claim?
Rob's claim that he would be knocked out.
That I'm going to be knocked out?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'd like to say that in no way am I going to get knocked out first round. There's no way. Alright? I'm going to put up a fight. Alright? I'm not just going to go down that easy. Alright? I know I look easy. I know I sound easy. I know I sound apologetic. But when I want to put up a fight, I'll put up a fight. It's just most of the time a fight's not worth it. But this time, it might just be.
Ooh.
Rob, rebuttal?
I mean, yeah, just look at the energy that I'm bringing to this. Like, this man is just, like, sitting alone in his attic, just, like, doing nothing all day. I mean, like, if you look at the energy that I put into this for, like, the past year, the energy, the work, that, like, you can see it. It, like, translates to, like, everything. You just don't see anything from him, really. It's, like, I made, like, a bunch of videos, like, promoting the fight and, like, really doing my, sorry, these nose shots are like really turning me on right now, and I can't think with all the blood rushing to my dick. But what I'm trying to say is like I'm ready for this, and like I've been ready for like the past like 2 years, and he's just been hesitant this whole time, just like doing nothing, and he's just not ready. Just plain and simple.
Okay.
You tell them.
So this question is for both of you. Graham, you're gonna answer first, then Rob.
Thank you.
So this fight has been hyped up since I think it was January of 2020. Is that when it was like first announced, Rob?
For clarification, we wanted to do it before then, in 2019, around, was it April or May, or something like that, Rob?
Yeah, it was like summer of 2019.
Yeah.
So it's been about 2 years.
But that didn't happen, and the whole thing with like Rob's channel happened, so it got postponed until he called me out on January 2020, and that's whenever it was like officially announced. So
That's where I'll take it from is the call out. So you guys have had over a year to train now, considering all the. So I would like you guys to walk. A lot of people would probably like to know your training process, considering we haven't seen much of any training footage. The show, but the people would like to know what training styles are. Graham? Graham?
Not really much of a training process, if I'm going to be honest. Just basically not much. I mean, farm work helps. It helps with building strength and patience. For a little while, I went on walks every day, but then COVID hit, and of course, all that happened.
Damn,
Yeah.
I'm so scared.
But yeah, no, not just like training. I don't really have much in the way to do that, nor really did I have the time for it, so I didn't focus on it. No.
So Rob, you've heard that. Graham did not train.
Nathan, please don't shoot me.
What about you?
Yeah, so obviously I haven't been training the whole time. I've just been like trying to stay in shape mostly. But yeah, when I really get down and dirty into it, I have a heavy bag downstairs I practice on. I just I just go to town on that thing, and I go to boxing classes, and I just to bring my A game, and that's really it. I go on like 3 to 5 mile runs every day.
I'm gonna beat Rob's little tiny ass.
Oh, there ain't nothing tiny about this. It's thicker than yours. I know that for a damn fact, bro.
Oh,
I know
really?
that for a
Oh,
fact.
really?
I know
Just
that
because
for a
you've been
fact.
the gayest one
I
out
know
of
that
all of us
for a
you've grabbed
fact,
my
bro.
ass when I've been least
Bro,
expecting it.
I grabbed your ass more than
There's
anyone in
video
this
footage.
call right now.
There's
You're
video
not that
footage
thick.
of
You're
you
not
grabbing
that
my
thick.
ass without my
There's
consent.
multiple
You are
footage of this.
unconsensual.
Bro,
I hereby call you out as you are the most gayest man in this call.
Oh, I never denied that. I never denied that, but that doesn't mean you're not.
Ladies and
you're not part
gentlemen,
of
we
that.
officially have a man factually more gay than myself. Yours truly. End of discussion.
No. You're the gayest of all. I'm just saying. I never denied me being gay. I
No.
never
This man
denied
has
that.
video proof of him grabbing men's asses.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And trying to kiss men.
Honestly, I'm pretty good at analyzing dick size, and yours is nothing. There's just nothing.
Let's hear. Hold on,
interesting
Rob.
there.
Hold on. Let's hear the evidence. Let's hear the evidence.
Question. So with you guys having lots of time to think over this fight, what do you guys think your biggest strength over your opponent? What is your biggest strength over your to you guys?
Who goes
And I
first?
have a camera.
Rob will go first.
Ladies first.
All right.
All right.
No.
Men will go first.
Transgender
Okay.
women first.
So anyway, my biggest strength going into this is my endurance, as I've been hit in the face before. I have experience, and he just doesn't have that this. He's not bringing the same energy to this than I am, and like the amount of shit that I've been put through,
Oh, look
and
at him go.
I just know that he's just not the person to to take me out. He doesn't have the strength. He doesn't have the will. He just doesn't have anything to take me out. He really doesn't have anything that surprisingly to. He doesn't have any like gifts, I guess. I don't know, there's just nothing special about him. Just nothing at all. Just nothing that comes to mind.
special.
Graham, what do you think your biggest strength against Rob is?
I think my biggest strength is patience overall. I have the patience to wear him out, and then once he is worn out, I will deliver the finishing blow.
Question.
Defense and patience is key.
Question.
So Rob says he has the ability, and Graham says he has the ability to wear out the man who says he punches. Interesting. So yeah, Rob, like I was saying, with the energy, do you mean like in the ring you'll have more energy than him, or you bring like a confidence to it that Graham doesn't, a psychological thing?
Yeah, like confidence is part of it, but just like if you look at me, like, well, probably not look at me. There's not much to look at, but like me, like at the start of this, whenever we were doing like the interview with CK Awesome and like the face off, I wasn't like 100% there, but now I'm like 125% better than what I was at that point. So
I will say I have
he's just
noticed
not.
that you definitely
He's
seem
just not the type that could like destroy that. He's not matching the same frequency, and he just doesn't have that. I just don't see that in him. I could be wrong, but I highly doubt it.
Well, you
There's just
see,
nothing
Rob, you fail to
about him
realize that I'm a
that
man
surprises
who
me.
likes to hide things under a shell. All right, I keep things on the inside. All right, I don't express a lot unless under certain
Yeah,
circumstances.
but you have a very weak shell. There's just nothing. You're
Says
just
the
nothing.
man whose shell was broken by a 9-to-5 job at a dead-end Culver's.
Bam. Got me there.
okay.
Got
Man
me
with the
there.
handwriting.
What if Graham has a more alpha stature during the fight? Will
That-
you get scared?
No. In my eyes, Graham is 3'11". He's not even 4 foot in my eyes. But like Graham just can't do that. Graham just can't. He doesn't have that fortitude to be able to pull that off. And it's just only a matter
Do you
of
have
time
anything to
before
say
he gets
about that?
broken down. And I
What do I have
hit
to
him
say?
with that first round
I've
knockout.
seen this. You want to talk about broken down? I've seen this man broken down, covered in raisin packets in the corner of his bedroom, crying to himself. This man right
think
here
that
who
you can-
thought that there was nothing in life to go for anymore, and he needed my guidance to bring him back to the light. He needed my guidance to bring his fortitude back. And how does he repay me? He calls me SM. He calls me gay. He calls me worthless. He calls me weak.
This is the
I'm
weak
going
shell.
to
This is the
prove
weak
that
shell
you
I
are
was talking
wrong,
about. The
Griffith.
weak shell. Clearly, I've penetrated it a long time ago, and it still affected him.
Graham, I would like. So I have something to ask you.
Yes.
So what I've been observing as a third perspective, as I do not care who wins. That's not true. I care who wins this, but I don't have like a vote. Rob definitely seems to be like the aggressor. Is this intentional? Are you like intentionally not answering in like very aggressively, or is there something else going on? Like, because Rob is definitely the aggressor on this. and
I
he's
can
like,
answer
on the
that. It's
fence.
just because he's a pussy. He just doesn't have a backbone for himself.
No, it's not
He
because
just
of that.
like I said, he has a weak shell, and I will prove that next week. Next week, I'm gonna hit him with that first round knockout.
Okay, we're gonna need to calm down here. Graham, please continue.
So, all right, I'm more of a laid-back guy. All right, I kind of just go with the flow. All right, I don't really make pre-assumptions too often, but I kind of just take things in as they go and move along. When this man comes at me aggressively, I know it's just nothing but words. I don't let it bother me.
Yeah,
So
but
I
feel like you
when my
won't find
fists are
time to
coming at
retaliate.
you in pillow fist socks, I just want air-filled socks. I just want to let you know that it's going to be very embarrassing with you. It's going to be very embarrassing for you whenever I knock your ass out with air-filled socks on my hand.
Yes.
Why do you speak like a supervillain?
Well, you see, supervillains are formed from what you would call an ideal of weak circumstance, as you could say it, where they've been put down so far, despite all their efforts to make it to the top, that they just don't care about society as a whole anymore.
This is a question mainly for Rob. I would say Rob has definitely had more experience in the realm of like fighting with like boxing. We've seen Rob had that fight
With boxing, yeah, but fighting is a general broad term.
This is a very would you call a soccer bop? Like I would kind of soccer bopper fight. It's just like a version of boxing.
Well,
like, this is
you're using the boxing rules, so technically it does count as fighting under the broad term because you're using the boxing rules
so
and
does
testaments.
boxing. The point is, I think Rob has more experience in the.
It's
realm
just
of, like,
boxing with a spin, basically.
Yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying. I think Rob has more experience in boxing. We've seen Rob had that fight, even if he lost, he still fought. Rob did that big sparring thing with a couple of his friends or something. And so I'm here to ask you: do you think all that experience gives you a upper hand?
Oh, most definitely. Especially if you take the fact that like he hasn't been, what was it, karate? He hasn't been to like karate, like class I guess in years, and like whereas me, it's like very recently. So like, I'm not saying like he lost his skill. Like a lot of it's like muscle memory and shit. So like he can like get it back, but like I mean, even if he does, it's really not gonna do him much good. Whenever I knock him the fuck out in the first round.
You keep saying that, but yet you don't realize that that's not 100% guaranteed.
Oh, it is. It is. Because
No.
you know why? It's because I
See,
said it.
These are pretty big words coming from the guy that has a dress tie tied around his forehead. Want to elaborate on how that became into a
Yeah,
thing?
would you please elaborate on your fashion choice, please?
No
Because
more
right now
talking,
you are looking completely out of place of any fashionable era I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, you know, it's just my look.
Like you look like a hungover drunk guy coming from a frat party.
Oh yeah, no, dude, just if you want to talk about fashion, look at these. Look at these socks and sandals, bro. I am gonna make these popular one day.
I've seen
You're
every
gonna look
middle-aged
back-
man on
you're
the
gonna look
beach
back
wear them. They're not
at
special.
these. Like, look, these socks are true. It says just vibing if you can't read them, because you know what? I'm just vibing.
Graham, question for you.
Yes.
I disagree.
This is a pretty broad question. You might need me to specify more. For this fight, do you think that Rob's like overconfidence, or like saying he'll knock you out in the first round? Do you think that his words? Do you think do the words do anything to you? His big words do anything to you?
Well, all right. So, if you mean like if he talks big from
Yeah,
where
it
he's
was like-
at,
Yeah,
I'd say
Big.
due to his experience, he has the right to say he knows what he's doing. But
When he
I
did,
don't think
yeah, I know.
I don't think he has the right to boast that he's going to win without a doubt.
Rob, bottle.
Oh no, I definitely do.
No, you don't.
No, yeah, I do, because I know I'm gonna win, and I know that you're gonna lose.
You're just boosting
Yeah,
your
first round
ego to
knockout.
compensate for the fact that your fragile mind state is going to collapse once you
Fragile.
lose.
Nah, dude.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
dude.
man.
These are big.
You're
But
the
Graham-
one. You're the one with the broken
Yes.
shell here that we're all talking about.
Yes, man, with your hand up.
He's already lost once, and he still has this, high of the way he sees himself. So, what do you think?
High self-esteem.
How do you think that you winning would change that at all? What if you just beat him and then he just wants to fight someone else? What's this stuff? By the way, talking rag.
If I beat him, I think this was answered about 10 months ago in the CK Awesome interview. I think he would. I think he would take a little bit of hardship, but not too much.
Do you think he would cry? In your
No.
words.
No, I don't think he would cry, despite how much I punch
do.
him.
The
Okay.
talking rag, by the way.
But
Okay, so-
I think he would take it a little bit at first, but then eventually he would move on, and yeah, he'd go on to fight more qualified people.
Okay, so Rob, Um, so my question to you is, over this year, like, period, like, over the time period where you and Graham have been talking, you've rescheduled the fight, do you think like, having to reschedule the fight so many times has, like, played in, like, has had, like, an impact on terms of, like, your will to, like, get better or train more? Like, having to reschedule it so taken like, an impact?
Oh, most definitely. It just means it just solidifies my win even more. Like like the more that like he gets pushed back, whether it be COVID, whether it be he's a pussy and backs out, well it what have you. It just makes me want to hit him even harder, and it makes me go to the gym, focusing on just stuff that I need to get better at, and it's just it just pushes me to get better, and for me to like get that's why I'm saying first round knockouts, because I believe, I know I'm gonna get a first round knockout, because I know it in my heart.
If
Graham
the
knows
fact-
it in his
all
heart.
right,
Graham knows
I
he's
know,
gonna
I
lose.
know for a fact
Graham
you're
knows
not
he's
going
gonna
to get
get
a first round
pummeled.
knockout.
No,
but
no,
let's
you
say
know
that
you're gonna
in
get pummeled in
hypothetical
there.
statements that it were to somehow turn out like that.
Bro,
If
you
I
said
were to
you said you
even
were gonna
for
wear
a
mouth
little
guards,
minuscule
bro. It's
chance
air filled
prevent you from
socks,
getting the first
air
round
filled
knockout,
socks,
that is
bro.
immediately your loss.
Immediately my loss.
That doesn't make any
If this
sense.
goes to the
If
second
you
round,
can't first round knockout me, you lose immediately.
That
really,
doesn't make any
really,
sense.
explain
Because
yourself.
all you've been boasting about is that you will knock me out first round.
Yeah, if I don't,
Nothing
if
about
I
the
don't
other
knock
two.
you out in the first round, I'll knock you out in the second round. Plain and simple. I got
But you
another
are
round
so
to knock
confident
out
that
in.
you will knock me out in the first round.
So what?
So confident.
Yeah, I know.
Yes,
Graham,
man
Yeah,
with
I'm
the
gonna
hand.
knock you out.
Graham, do you think you will win? Because you seem to have a lot of things going
Talking
He
on.
does not
rag.
think. He does not think he's gonna
Talking
win.
rag.
So
Okay.
you seem to have a lot of words with Rob talking about how the first round knockout, and Jacob seems be questioning your logic of if he doesn't get a first round knockout. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think what you meant.
All right. Before we move on with that statement, let me rephrase a little bit of that. All right.
Because I think I know what you
If he doesn't get the first round knockout, then mentally he loses.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming.
Not literally, mentally he. Where did Rob go?
Oh,
I'm back.
so Rob.
You good?
Hmm?
All right.
Mentally,
yeah.
I
mentally,
lose. No.
Yes, mentally he
no,
would
no,
lose.
Graham, you don't understand. Mentally, I've
The
already
fight would
won
still
this.
go on.
I've won
but
this
mentally he would
a
lose
year
if he
ago.
doesn't get that
When
first
this
round
fight
knockout.
was first announced, I won this in my head. I won this in my heart. Bro, I already won this. You,
Sure
you're
you
already
did.
knocked
Sure you
out
did.
on the ground, face first in the grass.
If I were to say I just entered the fight and won it inside my head, does that count? Did I just win the Graham versus Griff fight?
No,
I don't-
no, not at all.
Yes, you would win the Graham versus Grimm fight.
But isn't that logic, Rob Boss YT?
That is Rob's logic.
Sorry, Assassin Pig 53, my bad.
Yes,
I'm still
yes.
stuck in time.
No. You clearly don't understand what I'm getting at. It's like
Clearly, Rob, you don't even understand your own logic.
I visualized this fight
This man is cracking
for about
right
a
in front
year
of us.
now.
His mental
For
fortitude
about a
is
year
slipping.
now. I visualized
This
this
man
fight
right now
in
is
my
only
head,
a front.
and
This
it always
personality
ends
he's
with
showing us
Graham
is only a
face
front to
first
cover up
on
his
the
sad,
grass,
frail inner
whether it be
self.
Casa de Cracker or 10 feet out in front of me in my front yard. He is out on the grass face first.
I think here's the big question. Rob, what is your prediction for the fight?
First round knockout. First round knockout. I've been
Graham,
preaching
what is
this
your
all
prediction
over.
for the fight?
My prediction of the fight is to wear him out and then round 3 knock him out.
There we have it, folks. They both think they're gonna knock the other one out. Yippee! Yeah.
Brofist.
So this fight has been a big thing. So it's finally happening.
Nice.
7 days, right?
Mhm.
What is going to be? What are you gonna do anything like special for these last 7 days before you fight? Are you gonna like change up like a routine? Or are you just gonna do
Masturbate.
something you've always done?
Well, after Sunday, I'll be much more open. I'm gonna go out and just clear my mind, I think. Go out and have fun. I've been invited to a get together with some boys in town. We're gonna play some local games. We're having after the fight, we're having, which, slight promo by the way, me and Rob are going to be 2v1ing another guy on stream in Modern Warfare. That's something to look forward to that I can just focus on to clear my mind.
Yeah, but Graham, how are you gonna play when you're knocked unconscious in my front yard?
No, you keep saying that, man. You keep saying that, but
No,
it's
I'm
just not
saying it
gonna
because
happen.
it's true. I'm saying it because it's true.
Yes,
It's
man, with
already
your hand
happened.
up.
It's already happened.
Rob.
Time just needs to catch up.
Yes, but man with your hand up in the gray hoodie.
Rob,
Are you
same
Talking
question
right.
to you.
Rob? Are you claiming that he's gonna be knocked out for multiple days?
Oh, most definitely. There's no telling how long he's gonna be knocked out.
I'm not
on
even
the
going to be
grass.
knocked out in the first place.
Dude, there's no telling how long he's gonna be out. It's just the only thing that's
Are
been
there gonna be
said is
circling
that he's
stars
gonna
around
be.
his head?
Oh yes, most
No, it's
definitely.
gonna be
That's
it's gonna be
what I've
broken
seen.
graham crackers if it does happen, but it's not going to happen.
Bro, you are
Okay,
a broken
so
cracker.
Rob, okay, Rob,
Forehead
I
reveal.
asked the same question to you as I asked to Graham. During these last 7 days, are you going to be doing anything different? Any different reviews? Or are you going to do the same old, same old?
No, man. I do. I'm feeling so good. I feel like I don't even have to train for this, man. Like seeing him, like I know it's on a screen, but just seeing him and just like the way that he acts, bro. Like I can see right through this act, man. Like I know him
And I
on
can
like
see
a
right
deep
through
personal
yours,
actor.
mister.
On a deep personal
I
level,
know
he's just
Definitely
an
well
actor.
whenever you're putting
He's
up
just
an act
acting,
when you're genuinely
and-
you. And right now, this
Oh,
is
yeah?
100% an act that you are using to cover up your insecurities.
Oh yeah, most
All
definitely.
right, well.
I'm super shaky right now, as you can
Yes.
see.
I want to, you know what? I don't really have any more questions. I'm out of questions. So why don't you guys just, we very much see they both think they're going to win. They both predict knockouts. And so any final words, Rob and Graham, to each other?
Oh, most definitely. Graham, is there any final words from you before you get knocked out? The May 20th.
Well, first off, it ain't gonna be me who gets knocked out,
Mm-hmm.
but it's gonna be you. We're gonna roast some pig.
Ooh, got me there.
How long have you been cooking that one up?
For about 3 seconds in my mind.
Yeah,
And, all
you
right,
you see what I mean about like the no energy. Like he just can't match it. This is what I mean by this. Is like he just
That was a pretty funny
doesn't
joke,
have.
though.
Thank you very much.
No, not really. I mean, he just doesn't match the same energy that I'm bringing.
Now,
to
see,
this,
now
and
he's
that is
insecure
why
that he's not funny.
I'm going to beat him. First round knockout is like I've seen his multiple times.
Now he's trying to
in my
change the
dreams.
subject because he's insecure that he's not funny. Yes, man with your hand up.
Their links are in the description. All the people that helped me, guys. Thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate y'all. Oh, Graham's back. What's
May
up?
20th.
I was just showing love to the people
Tell
that
a funnier
that
joke
told
next
us
time.
Oh,
that came out and gave us shit and asked very valuable questions. Appreciate all of you, especially man
Thank
with the
you.
talking rag.